Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Marty. Long overdue posting this video. This is my, I guess, Texas vlog when I went to Austin, the Lodge. Shout out the Lodge. Of last year in September 2023. It's kind of funny looking back at all this because it took me a year to put together, but let's just say there's been a lot that's happened from back then to now, and I suck at editing too, so there you go. But yeah, finally got it together. Hope you enjoy the video. This is just, the early stages of what I'll call my poker journey. I hope to post many more videos like this and kind of just document my overall process. Probably planning on posting just an introduction video too. So yeah, let's go see what happens in Texas. It's a crazy place. Everything's bigger in Texas, they say, right? So yeah, hope you enjoy.
All right, we're feeling good. We landed in Austin, Texas. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of a solo vacation. Going to be a mix of leisure and business. Looking to check out the Lodge, mainly. Steal some Bradley dollars. Check out the best 1-3 game in the world, supposedly. And yeah, I don't know. This is exciting for me. This is my first solo vacation / poker venture as well. So I do have plans of kind of relaxing, and obviously I'm here in Texas. I got to eat some barbecue, right? But I really want to use this week to just study poker, grind some cash games, right? Because usually I'm used to going to Rivers or CCG, and I'm really only there for a few hours. I'm not really planning on grinding a long session. So I really want to see what like an 8 or 12 hour session kind of feels like. Definitely something I can get away with back at home, but can't really time commit as much as opposed to if I'm on vacation. So if I'm going to be focusing on that, we might as well get to it. Got the Lodge right here. We're going to be going in, signing up. We'll be all ready for the week because it is a membership based venue. So yeah, this is going to be my first vlog too, in terms of like a vacation vlog, poker expenditure, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, some predictions. I think I'm gonna, they do say everything's bigger in Texas, so I think I'm walking away here with 1K profit. Call me crazy. It definitely would be the biggest cash ever. All right, two things. One, throughout the whole week, I'm predicting I'm gonna be up at least 1,000. But I'm predicting that I'll also have the biggest cash out of my life. Well, not of my life, but so far. Because if this is the biggest cash out of my life in a 1-3, then, well, you get what I mean. So, yeah. So, this is going to be a real test for me to see how I kind of medal out here. And yeah, let's go to the Lodge and sign up. Here it is. Man, I chose the perfect day to wear a black shirt here in Texas. But anyways, yeah, we're at the Lodge. I'm gonna sign up right now, and it's 11 o'clock, so I actually still have some time until I have to check into my Airbnb. I got nothing to do, so my plan right now is to just go in there, sign up, get a membership, and honestly, I'm gonna play some 1-3, probably buy in for 200. Probably not gonna record. I just want to see what the feel is like in there, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep a low profile for now. But we do got Percy with us, so let's see what happens. Yep, that's right. As you can tell, we racked up a win. I'm gonna record right here, right now, because I got the Lodge backdrop behind me, so I'm official now, right? Yeah, crazy session. So I came in, signed up, bought in for 200 as the plan, and I was kind of going up and down a little bit. Eventually I was just sitting at like 230. Dealer changes here result in a choice game. Usually it's just PLO, right? Double board bomb pot, right? So double board PLO. I turned the straight on the bottom board. I didn't see that the flush was there, so I busted on my first bullet. I felt so dumb for misreading my hand, but then on the second bullet, we came back in, just started running hot, made some good plays. Honestly, I wish I recorded some of it because, we got some nice three bet bluffs in, and just picking up good hands at the right time. So, yeah, as you can see, I racked out here. I got 632, so after today's start, it's glad to end on a W. So I might come back later tonight, not sure yet, but for now I gotta check into my Airbnb and everything, because literally I landed, came here, signed up, and I just played. So I'm gonna go get settled in for a little bit, relax, eat some food. Yeah, that's potentially the end of day one. 232 profit. All right, so we made it to the Airbnb tour. Yeah, not too bad of a place. It's basically exactly what I was looking for. Nice little spot. It's got all the basics that I need. Bathroom over here, so nothing overly top fancy. Like, I guess this fridge is pretty cool. Glands, never seen that before, but yeah, this will be the next few days. Right now I'm just gonna rest up, kind of soak in what just happened and unpack, because I'm still unpacked. So that's all I got for now, I guess. Later I'm gonna go out and get some food, so I'll record that. And I've got like a pool here as well, so yeah, we're looking to just unwind right now because this is a vacation after all. But don't worry, the business will pick back up. I'm not going away yet, obviously, so still got a long week ahead of us. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but yeah, so far great start. Couldn't have asked for a better start. Well, great start. I'm not gonna get greedy. All right, so I got the Diablo smoked brisket burger. I don't know if you can really hear me yet. Okay, not the ideal setup for recording, but we're rolling with it. Okay, try to get this all on frame, but yeah, I added in the mac and cheese and onions, but it smells really good, so we're gonna chow in here on this. Damn, that looks good, doesn't it? All right. Oh, piece of brisket or sausage fell, but whatever. Oh, damn. Yeah. All right. I gotta go. I gotta take care of this. All right, welcome back. Day two. So I'm at the facilities gym right now. Plan for today is, so I'm in here. I'm gonna get a quick workout in, do some little poolside reading, Easy Game by Andrew Seldman, get some knee, and then we'll be heading to Lodge later today. So right now just really focusing on getting my mind right. Obviously just getting loose here and getting some exercise in at the gym, do some studying, and then freshen up and head to the Lodge. So I'll see you guys there. What we're working with, right? Don't mind me, I'm just doing my stretches here. I got basically everything I need for the week. Some treadmills, weights, more cardio, stretching, and some machines for pull downs, presses over here, leg press down there. So hamstrings over here. So yeah, it's got everything that I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock in right now, get this workout in, go enjoy myself by the pool, and I'll see you guys there. All right, so I'm by the Domain. I just went to It's Sugar and I got myself this Oreo cowtail. We had a cowtail before, so honestly, I don't know if it's like a Texas thing or something, but let's see. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's not too bad. We're gonna be walking around, exploring the area a bit, and then hopefully around 7, 8 maybe, go in, sign up at the Lodge. So I don't know, we'll see what else we find out around here. Nothing really caught my eye yet, except this cowtail, but I've only been here for like 30 minutes, so let's see. All right, so that was nice. After walking around Nordstrom, the only thing I could buy was this PB peanut butter or whatever smoothie from their E-bar, which is the first Nordstrom I've been to that ever had something like that. So at least I walked away with something. But yo, what are those prices? Yeah, that's a little out of our budget. So we're gonna keep trucking along here. Hopefully, you know, I need to find like a nice local shop, get something really authentic, something that screams Texan, not like these corporations, man. What the fuck? All right, it's about 8 o'clock Friday night. We made it to the lodge. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. Parking lot's a lot more full than yesterday. Left around 3 yesterday, so yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I signed up for 1-2 over the phone, so I should be able to just hop right in there and maybe wait a few minutes, but here we go. We're recording this time, so you guys get to join me and see the inside. Well, you saw the inside already, but you get what I mean. You'll see me at the table.
Alright, nothing too crazy here. We pick up Ace 8 offsuit on the button. There's 2 limpers, so I decided to make it $7. Not really expecting anyone to re-raise me here. Table's been quiet ever since I joined. We get 1 caller. We go heads up to a flop. Flop comes ace high. Honestly, I don't really remember some of these, as you can see, because the camera can't really pick up the flop. So I just remember that I had ace high here, so I decided to throw out a bet after it checks to me. He calls, and you know, maybe he has a draw of some kind. Maybe he hit the ace as well, but the turn is pretty good for us. We hit our 2 pair. It comes 8. Decide to size up here. Charge if he has a higher ace holding than me. Obviously, because I just probably outkicked him now with this 2 pair. Thinks for a little bit. Ultimately, he decides to lay it down, and we pick up our first pot of the day.
Yeah, I only have like 1 clip right now from like a tournament I was in, and then some other stuff from like when I was streaming on Twitch.
I like the stand, I like it.
I was saying it was harassing the table.
I thought the monkey would get more attention. His stance, yeah, yeah.
When you're like Brad Owen, I want to shout out.
I mean, honestly, he was like the first one I started watching.
Same.
So he definitely inspired me. So
He's great.
I'm hoping to get like a, you know.
Did you meet him?
Alright, it's time to get serious. Enough of the table talk. We just limited to a pot 5 ways with Queen 8 of hearts, and the flop comes Queen 8-6. This is beautiful, except for the fact that there's 2 diamonds in the club right now. So when someone bets out for $5, I know that I'm not going to be calling. I got to put the price up here. I got to charge any drawers that are trying to hit their flush. You know, maybe there could be some straights since it is a limp pot. So I decided to bump it up to $20 here. We get 2 callers, and we're going to go 3 ways to a turn. You know, I'm just really hoping not to see a diamond. Turn comes out, and it's the ace of clubs. So now there's 2 flush draws out there. And with the action that's going to be over checking to me, I decided that I'm going to have to bet out here. I decided to go for a pot size bet. I bet $71. You know, decided to just get rid of the blue chip. No one's really doing anything too quickly, so I'm feeling good, pretty good so far with my 2 pair. Obviously, I'm hoping for the river to complete my full house, looking for a queen or an 8. But at the same time, I'm just hoping that the diamond, club, or, you know, a 4 or 9 isn't there. So if someone limped in with 5-7, you know, they have to open in a straight draw. That's all. Those are my main concerns here. But I see that, you know, we got 1 caller. He puts in $71. So now we got a pot of 212. Villain number 2, he thinks for a little bit. He decides that he's going to lay it down, and now we've kind of set ourselves up for a river jam. The river brings the 3 of clubs, and honestly, I'm not too worried that the club draw got there. I'm still thinking that this guy was calling me with the ace of diamonds, hoping to make this look like a bluff. Hindsight, this probably should have been a check back, but...
Yeah, I have 2 pair, like,
Oh fuck! Well, I got Queen 8, ace 6. Nice hand.
Bam! Just like that, we burned $200 in 30 minutes. Woo! Let's go, baby. All right, back on bullet number 2. We got pocket 9s. I'm feeling like Phil Hellmuth in this bitch. I'm ready to get crazy. All right. Hold on now. Let's let's take it easy. All right, we just raised $18. All right, let's just play our hand right now. Keep it cool, calm, collected. Right? We can't let these guys think I'm tilted, or maybe I want them to think I'm tilted right now. I don't know. I haven't seen the flop yet. So this guy to my right, he says he's got to keep me honest. Well, you know what, man? Keep me honest, because we just flopped a set. It's beautiful. There's an ace on the board. This guy, oh, he folds. Yeah. All right, man. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I'm like 6 months past this now, or whatever, and looking back at some of this footage is interesting. But you know what? Here we are. I'm in the small blind. I called for $5, and you know what? Defending 6-9 offsuit. I mean, hey, come on. I gotta defend the small blind, right? No way I'm going away. Yeah, big blind calls, so we're good. I mean, you know, we're going to a multi-way flop. Obviously, I'm just going to hope to hit, and if not, I fold. Flop comes, and we get 6 of clubs, 7 of hearts, and queen of spades. So I'm thinking, okay, not bad, you know. I mean, I got a pair now, so that's pretty good. I've got showdown value. Button only bets for $5. I'm priced in. Yeah, let's get in there. So I decided to call. Under the gun calls as well. All right, not too bad. And now the 5 of club comes. And this is interesting because now I have a gut shot. It checks around, and the river comes, and it's an 8 of hearts. So we hit the gut shot. And so I decided to lead out for 25 here now, looking to get some value. I'm getting a little worried when under the gun raises out for 50, and now it's $25 more to me. I decided to just smooth call here. I mean, maybe I could re-raise more for value, but I'm worried 9-10 gets there. It's multi-way. We show he has 2 pair. Probably could have went up here, but whatever. All right, guys. Here's a little poker tip that the poker gods don't want you to know. If you defend your small blind with 6-9 offsuit, you will wake up with pocket kings. I mean, viewer discretion advised. You know, this is not financial advice. Do what you want. But for me, I woke up with pocket kings. And guess what? Our friend Tom has just raised for $15. Yeah, that's the guy that busted us 30 minutes into the session. So you already know that the price of poker has got to go up. So I decided to re-raise him here. You know, I bump it up to $45. And, you know, action goes around, and short stack over there is looking a little devious. He's looking like, oh yeah, he's counting out. He's shoving. Oh my god. Yeah, and our friend's about to call here too, or I don't know. I'm hoping he raises here. All I know is I'm getting ready to ship this.
Yeah. He's also winning 45. Total 62. Seven more for that.
Our friend Tom makes a smooth call, and I mean, sorry Tom, you know what? That's just not gonna cut it. All in?
All in. No, you cannot.
Oh, that's right, folks. Welcome to poker. All right, here's a lesson for you fish, you young guns out there that, you know, you don't want to run into a situation like this where you look a little clueless like me. So actually, what happened here was I could not shove all in. All I could do was call because the all in that the short stack had wasn't enough to reopen the action, especially since Tom over there called. He gets to go see a flop. So let's go see what that is. You're saying I could have went all in? Oh, if he had doubled. Yeah, so there you have it, guys. Learn from my mistakes. You don't want to be the fish at the table like I am. And so basically what ends up happening here is I go to reach for some chips. He folds. Villain shows an ace. We've got to dodge the ace of diamonds. The 8 of clubs comes on the turn. River. Ooh, 6 of spades. We fade the ace. We get a nice pot in. And yeah, thanks, Pocket Kings. Nothing crazy this hand. We basically just get a showdown after opponent bricks, and I decided to just play the rest of the audio just so you can see what table talk is like.
Is everything full? Airport, 10-9.
Fucking 8.
Did you come down from Chicago just to like?
Well, no, it was funny because inadvertently, like, I just booked a vacation to Austin. I was like, fuck it, like, I'm gonna just go check it out. And then like 2 days later, I saw on Brad Owen's Instagram story meetup game, and I was like, no way, what the fuck?
All right, cool.
I was like, all right, yeah, it's locked in now.
Get my straddle out so I can get my boost.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I try not to talk at the table too much, but I mean, I am on vacation. I also don't. I'm naturally a more sociable person, I'd say. That's probably one of my biggest weaknesses in poker, maybe. But you know what? Let's disregard that for now, because we wake up with pocket tens in the small blind, right? There's a straddle for 5. Under the gun +1 raises to $25, and oh man, I mean, it folds to me, and I decided to just smooth call here. I mean, no need to go crazy, right? We still got 2 more people behind us, so we'll see what they do as well. Maybe I should have 3-bet here to just try and isolate, but you know, they fold out, so we get the heads up anyway. And let's go see the flop. Alright, so we go to a flop, and it's pretty beautiful. We got ace-10 jack. I mean, it goes check, check right away. I mean, I was thinking to check the pre-flop aggressor, but whatever. So I decided to take charge here. So now I bet out for $25, and now he snap calls. Alright, snap check, snap call, and now the jack comes. I boated up, so surely this guy's got to have a jack, right? So I bet out for $50, and you know what? He just tanks. And he tanks. And he tanks. And I'm just saying, you should just put that money in, and nah, he folds. I mean, unfortunate, but you know, we show our hand. We're not bluffing. We're building up a good image out here. I mean, I don't know what he had. All right, here we go. Right into the next hand. We're on the button. We pick up pocket 7s. We're feeling good. We just got pocket 10s. Now we got pocket 7s. The pocket pairs are just rolling in, right? So here we go, and it folds to me, so I decided to just go for a little raise, $10. There's only $3 in the pot at this point, right? So we'll see what the player to our left decides to do. He's in the small blind. He just sat down at the table, and looks like he decides that he's just going to open with a 3-bet. All right, man. Let's see what he's reaching for chips. He counts out 25. Big blind's going to fold, and, I'm just going to do a smooth call here. There's no need to get crazy just yet. We go to a flop, and it comes 2, 3, 5. I'm feeling good about this flop. I have the over. I'm thinking that maybe this guy has like ace king or some kind of ace holding, right? He could have a higher pocket pair. He bets out for 35. I'm thinking about smooth calling. I get a little devious here, and actually I decided to just go for a re-raise. I kind of want to just take this pot down now. And yeah, so I go for $75 here. He thinks for a little bit, and yeah, let's just see what he does next. That's right. Yeah, so if you didn't hear that, this guy just shoved all in for 205, and this puts me in the blender. I mean, I literally just sigh out loud at the table, and I'm not really sure what to do here. My mind is telling me that I should probably fold. My heart is telling me that I should call. Reason why I'm thinking I should fold here is because everything that he's telling me right now is he could have an overpair. I mean, he could very well have ace king, but I just don't think that he's shoving at this point with that, especially after I just re-race him. So ultimately, I decided to let it go, and I'm thinking I made a pretty good laydown until he shows his hand. And my hand blocks it off, but this guy had like 6 deuce offsuit.
You guys better watch out.
I was about to say the same thing to you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. I'm coming your way. And what better time to do it in the double board PLO? So we look down. We've got a pretty good starting hand. Ace deuce suited, king 4 of clubs. Basically, the way this works is that everyone had to put in $5 pre. We had 7 players at the table, and you know what? We see a nice flop. We've got top 2 pair on one board. We've got the nut flush draw on the other. I decided to just go for a nice bet, $21. See what happens, right? So this guy, he's going to call for 21. Villain 2, he calls for 21 as well. And you know what, guys? I'm just going to be honest, double board PLO gets crazy, and with a flop like this, you can sure as heck expect it to get wild over here. So, buckle in, put in your seatbelts, because if you remember back in this vlog, I made a prediction. I was coming here to win big, and with a flop like this, you already know where this is going.
Get serious, guys. I don't think that guy.
If you haven't already, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below what you think of this. Honestly, I don't play too much PLO, especially double board. So, I mean, I just kind of went with my gut read here, or, my intuition. So, when the villain re-raises me to 126, there's really nothing else I can do here. I mean, I'm kind of thinking to just smooth call. So, I actually did end up just calling, right? I'm thinking that there's some draws I could miss on the board. Top board I could you know, there's straight draws out there. Someone could already have it. So let's just, oh, no, let's not just see what happens, right? Because now the small blind's got a 3-bet or 4-bet to 400 or 300. Like, what's going on here? Pot's already $629 deep. This guy's going to call. And at this point, I don't have too much behind. So I decided to just ship it.
What are you doing, man?
Or whatever the cap is, I guess.
Yeah, so I mean, looking back at this now, I didn't even hear this guy to my left just go, "What are you doing, man?" As if you weren't the one that 4-bet, man. Like, you made it 300. You could have just called. We could have seen the next turn. You know, life would have been good. But no, you kind of forced my hand. I mean, to be fair, I could have folded. Should I have folded? I don't know. I mean, I'm drawing pretty much live on both boards, I feel like. So I kind of just, I felt like I was putting it in good here. So, you know, I'm showing the table what I got, and, you know, everyone calls. We're going 3 ways. The guy down there, he's going to decide to run it once, so let's just see what we're up against at this point.
Got ace king over there?
Ace king 7-6.
Yes, ace king as well. You have diamonds here.
All right. You know what? We shoved with 30% equity almost. I mean, kind of punting, kind of not. We're live. Better than this 15%er, but let's see what happens here. I mean, oh my god, I need this. Oh my god, no.
Yeah, I get it.
Fuck.
Brick on both.
So for this,
I mean, hearing the audio back on this is hilarious. I don't really know why I moaned like that, but I mean, yeah, I do know why. Because that pot was over $1,000. That was it. That was the moneymaker, and we just completely bricked. The flush that we needed gets to the wrong board, and other... I mean, you know, it's just unfortunate any way you chalk it up, right? But you know what? At the end of the day, this is poker. And these are the results that I just have to learn to live with. But for now, I'm going to blame it on those of you that didn't subscribe. It's definitely your fault.
Wow. Okay, so kind of an actually insane session today. I'm glad I recorded most of those hands, but yeah, literally like first 30 minutes in, we bust on our buy-in, 2-pair. We flopped 2-pair with queen 8. And opponent Tom, shout out Tom, thanks for busting me on the first fucking 30 minutes. But yeah, fair play. He had ace-6, giving him a better 2-pair on the turn. Ace came, I think there was a 6 on the flop. It's all on video, but you know what? I busted early. Then I was like, you know what? No way. I was only going to do 1 bullet today, but after busting that early, again, same shit as like day 1 almost. I'm like, nah, you know. So I bought back in, ran it up a little bit. Kind of was even at 400. As I don't know what order I'm really editing this in, but then I had a big hand in Omaha. Top 2-pair on the board, on top board, ace king. Bottom board, have the nut flush draw. Go all in 3 ways. Brick on both. The top board brought the straight for someone on the turn, and of course the spade that I needed goes on the top board, on top of giving him the straight. So I ended up busting, but luckily I was left with $24. And why I say luckily is because we managed to climb all the way back up to 600. Yeah, absolutely crazy. And the craziest part of it all, I didn't record that journey because my phone was dead, so I had to charge my phone. But what happened during that journey was basically I was sitting there with 24, just waiting for my spots. Honestly, I was just looking for good cards to shove with, kind of treated it like a tournament. So shoved once with ace-5, doubled up. Shoved another time with ace-10, doubled up again, to the point where I had 105 in my stack. And the big hand that really helped me was I had pocket jacks. I was sitting on the button. Under the gun +3 raises to 25, I believe. 2 callers. Comes to me. I shove all in. Big blind. He calls. Initial raiser. He goes all in as well. I'm already all in. I can't do anything. And big blind calls again. We run into ace king offsuit versus king 5 of hearts versus my jacks. Flop comes 8-10 jack. Beautiful. Basically lock it up. Turn brings the 8. We locked it up, and then yeah, from there we just won a few more small pots. Ran it up to 600. Lost a big one for about 800 when I had pocket eights. And yeah, I decided to cash out because it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here in Texas. So yeah, obviously very happy to book a win after literally sitting at the table with $24. So a chip in a chair, guys. Don't forget.
All right, so if you couldn't tell through the little comments I put in the video, this has been, and the commentary as well, I think at one point I said this is 6 months past when I filmed. Yeah, I've been putting this together for a while. Part of it due to laziness, part of it due to the fact that I suck at editing. But now I'm on top of it. I'm trying to get on top of it. Percy over here, you know, hey, shout out Percy. You guys might know him. You've seen him around the video now. But yeah, this is part one. Overall, we end up profiting $232 after 2 days, and it was really crazy. I mean, like, so day one, I mean, I guess just to quickly recap again, we buy in for 200, we lose that within like the first 30 minutes, we buy in for 200 again, and then we run it up to 600, so we profit. And then the second day we go back, we lose again within the first 30 minutes, 200, and then we buy back in, ran it up a little bit, we're left with $24. Think about that. I literally had $24 left in my stack. I was so close to just picking up the camera and leaving. I remember I was really, really upset. I mean, again, I still don't play too much PLO, or yeah, and then like the double board palm pot aspect of it too. I don't know if I punted there. I mean, I had equity. I was drawing to the nuts on one board at least, right? So I don't know. I mean, ideally, I wish I would have folded. I would have had more in my stack, but it ended up working out. We cashed out with 600. I mean, at one point, I ran it up to $800 in my stack, which is insane, considering I had $24 left. But yeah, so we end the 2-day total at $232 profit. Not bad for part one, right? Seems like we're on par to cash out for 1K profit, right? You know, I don't know. You know, you'll have to find out in part two. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to roast my commentary and my overall play in the comments, because I know there's a bunch of internet pros out there, and I can't wait to see them judge my play. And you know what? I don't care. This is just me being transparent, and this was over a year ago too, so I cringe at some of the stuff that I was doing in these videos anyway. And if you thought this was kind of bad, just wait for part two. No, just kidding. It's not gonna be bad, but like it's just funny to see like the growth going through the poker journey. So yeah, thanks for watching.